Alright, this is the VOD review of the GOAT himself. First of all, your comp is good. Double sniper, Kiriko Zen. Junker Queen does not need that much healing compared to Ramatra or other tanks. And if you look at their comp, they have Ana, which kind of denies you a little bit. Life Weavers can pull anyone. Their Ball, Hanzo, Genji. And if I saw this comp in my Grandmaster games, the first thing I would think is maybe I can get on the Hanzo, right? But then he'll get pulled. So I think the key here is to try to annoy the ball and try to get people low, call that out, and then get your snipers to do something or capitalize on something that your snipers has done. And I think that's the best play here. So we're just going to poke, knife the ball. It's okay, we miss. It's about the intentions. You still hear him, could check. Nice, you should rush in now. You're up a pick. Now you're just shooting the ball. You need to rush in here under squishies. This ball's never going to die, right? This ball's never going to die, right? He has 800 HP, and if he shields, he has over 1200 HP. Give me a second. So he's never going to die. And what I would have done is here, you could rush onto the Life Weaver, you could have went onto the Ana, any of these people here. And the thing is, if you get slept or anti, you have a Kiriko that can just instantaneously cleanse you. I don't know why. I don't remember her using her cleanse, so. Alright, so you did something to ball. You have no shout. You have no way to gap close onto this Hanzo unless you hit this knife, which I think you do. Yup. Shoot at him. Great. Go on to point now. You see their Life Weaver on point. He's your next target. He's your next target. Knife. Anything? Ooh, nice try. Shout onto him. You needed a shout there. I'm pretty sure you were going for a shout E, but you shout before your E, because sometimes the input delay, there can be some funky stuff going on. So far, your understanding of what you should do in the team comp could be a little bit refined a little bit. I'm gonna write that down. And your target priority as well, I guess. Let's keep going. Nice, nice knife on the Hanzo. Did you hit that? I don't know. I think you did. Nice. Kill the ball. Good. When the ball's that low HP, just shoot him, right? Because your gun's definitely gonna hit, but your knife won't. Good. Go on the Genji. I think you want to keep track of these important cooldowns, such as deflect, because their Genji just came back from spawn. There's nothing could have used deflect on, so if you just baited it out and used it after, I think you would have also killed his Ana. You're chasing after the kills, very good. Again, when they're so close to you, maybe just start shooting instead. Yeah, I think you would have killed them faster if you didn't miss your knife. Because throwing a knife costed you some time. Your Kiriko. You also needed to tell your Kiriko the DPS, maybe. Use comms. I'm not sure if you did or not, because it's hard to tell. Again, same thing. You want to go on there. You want to just wait for an opportunity here. Okay, use your shot to get out. That's fine. Farm, alt off this ball. I think this comp is very, like, you can't really do anything exceptional in this comp because you don't have Lucio, which enables you. So, besides poking and just going in when someone's low or dead, there's really nothing, like nothing special. So I'm gonna skip ahead to maybe a swap in the enemy team or a swap in your team. Alright, this is good. This looks good. Alright, so you guys have Bastion, Ashe, Kiriko, and Zen. So much damage here. Insane amounts of damage. But not much sustain, I would say. Like, there's not much So I'd say your play here is to shout your Bastion when he uses his tank form. That's literally all you need to do. And maybe get on their ball, try to catch people in the middle of rotation. Because they have no shield, right? They have nothing to protect their team while they're rotating. And they have no honor to stop you anymore. So as long as Lucio doesn't boop you away or something unfortunate happens, you can force out Suzu, you can force out, you know, Amp, you can force out Coach Gun, and your Bastion can just go crazy on them. So, tank form, shout. Maybe it's pre-fight. I mean, that's not that bad. Would have shouted just in case, but now he's dead. So, I can see why you wouldn't want to use your shout, but again, you need to analyze what you want to do before it starts. I'm taking unnecessary poke here, but I guess you're giving your healers all charge. But their ults are slightly better, I think. I think there's really nothing you can do here. I think you should have told your team to do something. You're the main tank, so it's your responsibility to be like, hey guys, I don't like the fact that, you know, this is happening, so and so. You went Sigma here, which is not the best pick here, but it can work. I think the best pick here, honestly, would be something like Roadhog. They have no Ana. You can hook the ball. You can hook anyone and insta-kill them with your trap. I'm a Roadhog main myself. I think your job here is to just do a lot of damage. They have a Lucio, Kiriko. You know, if you can shield your Bastion, of course, but if you just get onto an off angle, double orbs, you know, that's like a 120 damage, they're going to be in trouble. They're going to be... Just control space from them. When you hear... exactly what I'm talking about. You shut them down from the off angle by being at the off angle yourself. When you hear really high rank people say control, it means that you just want to, like, whatever their DPS is doing or their team is doing, you're in control of that. Like, you allow them, you don't allow them, things like that. And in this case, you just don't want to allow them to get an off angle onto your Bastion. Shoot them from behind. That will be horrendous for your team. If the soldier somehow gets behind or on the high ground. So that's what you want to do here. You want to control them from the high ground. Well, control kind of have different meanings. I'm not sure if I gave you the 100% correct one, actually. Don't listen to me. There's a reason why I never peaked rank 1. You should have... You dropped your show too early there, I think. That's... Obviously, too preemptive of a suck. I don't... you have 500 HP. None of them are really even shooting at you. I would suggest back off here. I think you need to realize that you're down 1 and stop trying to take this. I think one of your supports is going to die here. Very likely. Yeah. You should have... If you backed off earlier, then this would not have happened. And you used your suck too early again. So I think that's the thing we need to look at. Ability usage. Cooldown usage. And rotations. Alright, your Bastion's ulting. I don't see the particular value out of this ult. Okay, that's good. They beat. You need to use your thing to get onto the high ground. Imagine if you were on this high ground, right? Let's say they got the ball here, okay? They're shooting your backline. He has beat. You can't do anything to him. He has like 5,000 HP. But imagine if you were on here. Lucio tries to go up to help the ball. Bam, bam, double orb, double orb. This soldier can only stay at right here, shoot from right here. They can never really get out because of you being here. Just so oppressive, incredibly oppressive. But what if they push the cart? Well, if they fought on cart, you have your entire squad here. So they're not gonna C9. So I think you could have done a lot here, a lot more than what you did with your ults. I think that falls under cooldown usage. I don't see the particular value out of that suck. You want to Sigma's sustain pattern. His ability cycle is shield into suck. That's always how you want to do it, because if you suck into shield, because your suck gives you overhealth, right? So if you use your grasp for overhealth, and then you use your shield, they're not shooting you. Because your overhealth is not your actual health. So you're just wasting the overhealth you just gained. So it's always shield into your grasp. Alright. Not particularly fond of focusing Bob. You should have called for your Ana to sleep it, but your soldier pops off here, so... I mean, she could have tried, she could have no sleep, but... I would have played around the cart and tried to do something more, such as shoot at this Lucio. Let's go back here. Let's see this entire perspective. Alright. You could have went to cart here. You could have helped the Lucio. Actually, the Lucio wasn't even behind over there. You should have helped your Bastion. He just died. Yeah, he just got killed when you could have helped, done something. Could have shielded. You could have grasped, but instead, you know, focusing the full HP Bob, not very recommended. Let's go to the next fight. This fight, your soldier popped off. Ooh, shielded too late. Again, you want to be on this high ground, right? You want to control the high ground. But they're just doing whatever they want. A singular ball can't really do that much if you're also just killing his entire team. A ball is trying to disrupt your backline, but you could also just disrupt their backline, you know? And Sigma's survivability is no joke as well, so I really recommend you to start taking these off angles on Sigma. Because, you know, I don't know if you heard of Awkward or not, he preaches that you should do damage, which I agree with. Damage wins you games in comp. This is not like pro play. So you should be looking to maximize the amount of damage your character does by taking these off angles, controlling them from the high ground. Your soldiers, look at what your soldier's doing. Look at last fight, he got a 2k here with the visor on this high ground. And guess what he's doing again? He's getting good value out of the high ground again. Oh, but their Lucio's there. Now, but imagine if you were there as well. Their Lucio cannot contest, like at the beginning. Right now you have to touch point, but at the beginning, imagine if you were there as well. They would have never crossed this little space between the yellow taxi. And now you're not bringing any value to your team. You're just shooting at the ball. The ball's never going to die. So it's just useless damage. You need to get damage on the squishies. Start prioritizing your targets more. Oh my. Alright. I think it's mainly the same thing. There's not really much advice here. Let's see what kind of comps you play. On the Sigma, you have a cast, same comp. Now you have the cast to deal with the ball, right? He can eat the ball. So now you want to even off angle even more. Your supports have enough survivability on their own. You have a Bastion. You want to off angle to an absurd amount here. You want to do damage. Now let's see. Go wider. Go wider. Oh, it's okay. You left your shield there. Balls one. Good. Shield in their Ash's face. You want to shield with these type of shield. You're only shielding for yourself here. You didn't think about your team. I say you look around more often. So if you put the shield right in her face, she wouldn't have the angle to shoot through here. Definitely not. 100%. So shield in their Ash's face instead of unless you're shielding for yourself, you want to throw in your sniper's face. Sometimes you rock just because you want to rock, and that's fine. but you want to save it for a specific purpose most of the time. For example, when the ball's rolling in here, you could rock him. He's gonna roll in, so you could have rocked him there, but you know, you were focused on the Lucio, which I don't know if I particularly agree with. You want to off angle here, off angle the Ashe. Yeah, you should have stayed main. You see, the Ashe killed your backline because she was just here shooting, and you caught onto her too late. Imagine if you were here in the beginning, poking them as they were running through. They would be half HP, or they have to like play this corner, which delays the dive. Right? It's only a ball Lucio dive versus 4 people with a cast. That's incredibly bad. And yeah, I'm guessing if this keeps going on, you guys lose. Okay. Now, there's some change-ups in the comp. They have a very rush-focused comp, but you guys have Zen. And Zen Discord might be the counter to all rush comps because Orisa, even though she is fortified, gets outranged by Sigma and gets outpoked by Sigma. And Sigma has more utility to help his team. Like the suck and the shield, while Orisa really just doesn't die. She just doesn't die. That's the only utility she brings to her team, which can create a lot of space. But a good Sigma player will do more than a good Orisa player. And they have Mei here. They want to go for walls. They want to run into you guys. But you guys have Sombra, Ashe, Zen, Kiriko. You guys have the perfect poke comp. You want to throw your shield here into Ashe's face, letting your Ashe do her thing. If she gets someone low, your Sombra can pop out and just fucking ram a mag into their face, and then they die. You have big poke of Zen. You have huge flank potentials with Sombra, Kiriko. So you want to poke and shield their Ashe and peel for your team. Poke, shield their Ashe. In priorities in order is shielding their Ashe and then doing damage, and then just taking up on any prop and killing for your team and taking up on opportunities.
Someone has to keep you from...
Let's see if you do that. All right. Yeah. Oh, you used some of your shield here. What happened? Ashe is up top. Okay, so you're 600 HP. They have Mei, Lucio, Orisa. Are you afraid of getting one shot or something? What? Oh my god, half of your shield is, like, not half, but 30% of your shield is gone, man. 60%. There's like 80%. Imagine if you just put a shield in Ashe's face. 700 HP in her face. She's not shooting for a solid 5 to 6 seconds. It's over. This fight's over. But instead she gets cleansed. Ooh, nice rock. That was good. Look, their Ashe is getting enabled. At least you're somewhat doing your job now. Now you want to do a lot of damage. Remember our priority order. Do a lot of damage. That was not a good shield. You wasted time. You could have killed the Orisa. Instead, you were like hiding your hands out. That's a horrible shield. You're shielding nobody right now. You're not letting it regen. This Mei's gonna retouch. This falls under ability usage, which I will include. Huh. I feel like you guys win this fight 100%. This is gonna be a little bit... You guys have ults coming up, actually, so if they rush onto you, you can just trans. So you just want to stay on cart, poke. Sigma's very good at staying on cart, staying on objectives. Shield the Ashe. More in, of course. Shield the Ashe. Not a bad suck. That was a bad shield, though. You left it there for a while. You're gonna get your shield destroyed. You have half shield. You need to shield the Ashe. Shield the Ashe. Ooh, now she's getting free shots. Good pick. And you guys lose. Huh? Do you guys win or lose? I don't comprehend here. Okay, I thought I could just skip ahead. What happened? Oh my. Oh my. Oh, their Mei was half. You could have put so much pressure on her. Now she's left clicking you for free. She's full HP. You guys lose. And they have beat. Oh, let's see. Let's see. I've been bitching all game about shielding the Ashe. Let's see what she did this fight. Let's see how much impact she had. Alright, 43%. She got 60% ultra during this fight. That's a warning sign already. This is a platinum Ashe, by the way, so it's not like she's a grandmaster hitting all headshots. Alright. No punishment. She's a 149 HP discorded. You double orb her, she dies. But you choose to suck, which I guess is okay. It was okay from your perspective, but... Alright. Now she can go out again. Double headshot. Putting so much pressure on your Ashe, she's freaking out. Alright, she's gonna reload. Full bullets now. Your Ashe doesn't have time to reload. Big dynamite by her. And she contributed so much in that fight. Absolutely insane contribution. You could say she's the star of this fight. And this is partly because your teammates have some questionable aim and positioning, but it's about you in the end. You know, if Smurf or some good player was on Sigma, not even Smurf, just any random Master Sig, GM Sig was on Sig here, they would have known to shield the Ashe, hopefully, and won the game. But instead, this is what happens. I think your aim is good enough. My aim is really shit. Your knowledge on characters, what they do, is good enough. You know how to shield Orisa spears and shit like that. That's good. But you don't have good understanding of what your job is. Your target priority, you could call out more and tell your team to focus Orisa or something like that. Your cooldown usage is not really that great. Your rotations are... You should... I think that's just a team thing, actually. You should be calling out to your team on when to rotate, when to fall back. Use the comms more. Those people that say, comms are so toxic, you shouldn't use comms. Well, let's say 1 in 10 games, comms actually do something for you. That's huge. That's winning a game. Losing a game puts you down 40 because you have to win 2 times in order to get a gain back, right? And it also ruins your MMR, so you might have to win like 2.5. So you gain like 50 elo every 10 games just because you use comms. And I think and for me, I think it's like 1 in 5 or 1 in 6 games. And that's absolutely humongous. And yeah, that's about it.